sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com for your figures and collectibles. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil 19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts The Avengers movie, Thor. So let's get into it right away and take a very quick look at this pretty cool looking box here. So you already did see the front of the box here, which I do like. The grays to it does look pretty nice. There is the bottom of the box, the tippity top, the one side with a cool image of the figure. There's the other side. And then the back of it does show some pretty dope poses you can get Thor into, along with some of his accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure over to take a closer look at Mighty Thor. Let's get this figure over to take a closer look at the God of Thunder. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look at Thor, and I think Tamashii Nations killed it with this figure, man. They did an awesome job with Thor here. The face sculpts, so on point. Focus, you damn camera. The face sculpts are so on point and look exactly like Hemsworth. The hair sculpt looks great. We get a nice wash all throughout the hair color there, which also looks great. And the hair is in two pieces. We have the lower part, which goes around the neck joint, and then of course the head sculpt part. But really nice job on the beard. Eyes are painted look at the same direction and everything. So very nice job with that. The cape looks really good too. It's not super wide. Doesn't really need to. I like the folds at the top. And the bendy wire over here goes up to here, but the bendy wire over here just goes up to here. Both the bendy wire pieces should have went up into the armor, so it poses better with the cape, but they are getting much better with the cape, so the bendy wire runs down the sides and the bottom as well, so definitely appreciate that. And the stitching looks great on the cloth cape as well, so really like the cape on this Thor here, and his armor looks fantastic, man. Very clean paint all throughout it. The silver looks great, and I do like the color silver they chose. And then we get the navy blue, the dark red, the red lines, black lines, and everything. Very nice job on that. We get some sculpted wrinkles and everything. There's the back there, and then I love the armor here. That's one of my favorite parts about Thor's armor. I just dig the way that looks. We do get the wash in it as well, which looks awesome. Same with the gauntlets. They added the wash and the gauntlets, which look really nice. We get the sculpted wrinkles around the red cloth piece on the gauntlets. The straps and everything look really good too. And then the legs here, we do get a cool like sculpted texture on this piece. It's more like just like sculpted lines. A few sculpted wrinkles here and there as well. Very clean paint where there is paint. More sculpted wrinkles on the back there. And then the boots turned out really nice too. Very clean paintwork, and sculpting's on point also, and then the feet look fine too. And then the bottom, we do get some awesome sculpted treads. So overall, I think Tamashii Nations really did do an awesome job with this Avengers Thor. But anyway, whoops, almost fell. Let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, Thor is included with a pretty good amount of stuff. So starting it off here, we do get the two interchangeable face sculpts. Alright, so both the face sculpts here, as you can see, is the basic stern-looking faces on both of them. The only difference is the one on the left is looking straight ahead. That's the one that does come on the figure out of the packaging. Then the one on the right is the one looking off to the right, which I'm fine with them including stuff like that, but would also love it if they included a third face, which was maybe a yelling, screaming face or an angry, teeth-gritted face, because just having more facial expressions for interchangeable faces for a figure is a huge plus, and just gives you more display and posing options, you know what I mean? But they did a excellent job with the face sculpts. Like I said, they are both on point and look exactly like Chris Hemsworth, and they are very simple to swap out. I will show you how to do that right now quickly. And swapping Thor's faces isn't too difficult to do, so you just got to pull the face off like so. Take the other face, and you got to push with a little bit of force to get the faces on there, but it's not too difficult to swap them. And then there you go, you have the other face sculpt on there. So we do get the two interchangeable face sculpts, and then we also get his hammer. Then we do get an interchangeable hammer piece with the lightning on it, and then we do get the swinging hammer effect, which is my freaking favorite accessory. So we do get the regular Mjolnir here. I think that's how you say it. Thor's hammer. And this thing looks great, man. The handle looks beautiful, and so does the little pattern on the ends of it. That looks great. So really nice job on the hammer. And the way you swap out the hammer pieces, you just pull the hammer off, unpeg it, and then just peg it back in. Then we do get the lightning effect one, which looks really nice too. The hammer itself looks great, and then the lightning effect turned out pretty good. It's a nice blue translucent plastic, as you can see there. So we do get that, and then we do get my favorite, which is the swinging hammer effect here, and that looks really cool, man. I like how it's darker. The closer it is to the hammer, the further away it gets, the more translucent or lighter or clearer the plastic gets there. And I like how it's not fully a translucent plastic. I like how they did this at the end here. And then we do have a ball hinge on the end here, which you just have Thor grip onto that. And he looks awesome once you have Thor displayed with that. So we do get those awesome things. And then we finally get 8 alternate hands. And starting on the top right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, which do come on the figure out of the packaging. Then below those, we do get some open resting hands. And then next to those, we do get some open palm type hands. And then on the top right here, we do get 2 right gripping hands, which of course is meant for the hammer. As you can see, the one on the left does have the strap of Thor's hammer on there, because that is meant for the swinging hammer effect. And then the one on the right is just a regular gripping hand. And we do get some very nice sculpt detail throughout all 8 hands, and they are also very simple to swap out. And like what DD19 always says, that is a good thing, because you don't want to risk breaking a wrist joint on your new Avengers SH Figuarts Thor figure. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Thor. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of Thor to the very top of his head. He stands a bit over 6 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall. And then here he is compared to the Mafex Infinity War Thor, the SH Figuarts Battle Damaged Mark VI, the Black Widow movie version Black Widow, and the Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord. And I think his scaling's pretty good. Definitely could have been a little bit taller, just like the Mafex Thor, but at least he's taller than all the other characters he is compared to here. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Ant-Man and Rocket Raccoon, the Marvel Legends Evolution of Groot, the SH Figuarts Infinity War Thanos, and the Infinity War Hulk. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectible Sector, the Marvel Legends Retro Series Deadpool, the Mafex Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku, and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and usually when it comes to SH Figuarts MCU figures, this is their weak point. So we do get 2 joints at the neck here, and Thor does look down pretty good. Looks up only about that much, gets restricted by the hair, of course. Then the pivot would be better, but the hair, of course, does get in the way, and then you do get swivel at the upper and lower neck joint. And we do get a torso and a waist joint, and combining both those joints going forward, really bad movement, but I mean, I'm guessing the armor is restricting it there. Goes back really well, so that is definitely cool. And then for the pivot, pretty much no pivot at all, so that is a bit disappointing, but then you do get swivel at the torso and the waist, but better swivel at the waist. The torso really doesn't swivel too much. And then the cape has bendy wire, so that is articulated as well. Now for the arms here, at the shoulder joints, we do get a nice circular motion there, as you can see. And the shoulder pad pieces are on a hinge as well, which I just noticed that. And the arms do go out to the sides about 90 degrees. They do go up and down. No true bicep swivel, so that kind of sucks. You have to use it at the shoulder, or you could use it at the single jointed elbow, which bends in a lot more than 90 degrees. And then you do get the nice lower bicep swivel there. And then for the wrists, we do have the ball hinge, so that the swivel and hinges back and forth. Now for the legs here, they do drop down a bit, and Thor can kick forward pretty much 90 degrees. Doesn't really go to the back too much. And Thor can almost Van Damme it. And then we do get the hip swivel, which isn't too bad. Single jointed knees that just hit 90 degrees. And then the ankles here, I believe they're on like a barbell type joint, so they do swivel, because you can shift them forward and back and side to side, which is pretty cool. Ankles move up about that much. Don't really hinge down too much. And then the ankle pivot just sucks on this figure, man. Jeez. The ankle joints always seem to be a challenge for Tamashii Nations when it comes to the MCU characters. But, I mean, he does have alright articulation. Definitely could have been better, but you'll still be able to get him in some pretty cool God of Thunder like poses. And I'm about to show you some of those poses right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the SH Figuarts The Avengers Thor. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I think I'd have to give it an even 8. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did have mine imported from Japan, but you can check with Agelessgeeks, so check over at Agelessgeeks.com, and when you check out, use code name Daredevil, and you will get yourself a bit of a discount. If you can't find something on their website, I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. So that is my review. I will catch you on the next video on Daredevil 19, and I will see you later.